We are now moving to the forward-most locations at the Logar provinces, and we have with us the governor of the Logar, Abdul Qayum Rahimi, who is not only the governor but also a front soldier. He is continuously on spot from last 24 hours. As per his report, they have killed yesterday 21 Talibanis, including the Pakistan terrorists or the civilians, and one colonel also of Pakistan. We have with us Governor Sahab. Governor Sahab, I just want to ask you, where are we moving right now, and what is the condition of the Logar?
We are moving on the Kabul-Logar highway in an area where we are building bases to close the way movement of Taliban on the highway. And this is very important area for the Taliban because they are moving through this region. So they are fighting heavily. And they lost two of their commanders, which is the bodies are still in the area, which we blocked it. So they fight for the bodies in this area. So we started yesterday, and the bases are about to be completed. And we will we will go and see how the work is going on.
It's a more important thing, because we have been continuously coming to that this Logar province is the most strategically important place, especially the Pakistan army have been pushing very hard to include all their officers, especially the terrorists also, in these Talibanis, so that they can do many mischievous things in the Afghanistan. Is it true?
Well, this is a 43-year-old story still going on. The terrorists are harbored, they have safe havens in Pakistan. They are denying it, and the whole world know. Osama bin Laden was killed there, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed was arrested there, and many other things happened there. And still 20 terrorist groups are fighting in Afghanistan. Logar is a front line for the capital, and it is the nearest way from Pakistan to Kabul is located in Logar. So there is a huge pressure on Logar. The way Taliban say and international community say, unfortunately, Taliban didn't cut tie with terrorist groups. There are thousands of foreign terrorists, which includes Pakistani terrorists as well, backed by the Pakistani intelligence, military intelligence in ISI. They are operating in Afghanistan and all over Afghanistan. Unfortunately, Pakistan is not investing in progress in Afghanistan. They are supporting the terrorists. That is the problem since 43 years.
We have seen recently that Pakistan army soldiers, especially their officers also, have been part of these Talibani groups. They themselves come as in Talibanis.
Well, this is not new for us Afghans. It is happening 43 years. A Pakistani officer, army officer with a long beard, with the mullah or sheikh at the end of the name, they are fighting in Afghanistan. And for a few days we killed one of the high-ranking officer of the Pakistani military in Logar.
So you are saying that you have recently killed a Pakistan army high-ranking officer?
Yes.
Okay. And yesterday also you have killed 21 Talibanis?
Yes, 2 commanders and the rest were foot soldiers.
And what will be your strategy right now? Because you have said that you are making new bases for the Afghan forces so that the Taliban cannot proceed or advance towards the Kabul. So what is the strategical importance of the Logar?
Well, as I said, Logar is the front line of the capital city, Kabul. So we are fighting on the front line, and it is a strategic key province. And yes, Taliban had some gains, not in Logar. We lost one district that was not with force. It was unfortunately with money and bribes and things like this. It happened. That was a key district called Azra, which is on the Duran line, 40-kilometer border. Now the strategy was to gather our forces, strengthen them in the key areas, and then start the progress again. The progress in Logar started, and we are getting momentum, and we are pushing back Taliban from around the city and the districts.
What is your message to the whole world, especially when you are not only the governor but also the soldier who is fighting with the Taliban on front foot? So, what do you wanted to say to the whole world who is looking at the Afghanistan right now?
That is unfortunately that international community put their blind eye towards Afghanistan. 43 years we are not. It is not our fight. It is a fight of the international community. It was a fight against communism from the Western world, and then it was a fight between the terrorists and the international community. So we are suffering from the proxy wars that our neighbors and international community are doing in Afghanistan.
I also come to know that 8 times you have been ambushed recently in recent months. So do you think that they just wanted to do they are doing everything to just capture the Logar?
Well, they put huge pressure on Logar. Fortunately, they couldn't do anything. Yes, I went through 8 ambushes. Still, I'm safe and sound. And we will defend our country till the last bullet.
Is the governor with us, and he clearly mentioning this, that not only the Pakistan outfits, the Pakistan army have been clearly supporting the Taliban, not from last few months but from very long period. He has been targeted 8 times from recently in this month's ambush by the various Talibanis and the outfits, terrorist outfits, and still he's fighting to sustain democracy, to sustain and to fighting for the Afghanistan. With video journalist Virendra Maurya for TV9, this is from Logar.